So this is a store. I don't think these things in the bag were bought at the store, but
They were not. Actually, one of them. But in general, all of them were bought at different stores.
so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna review all the products of the one kind first, and then we'll do the other kind last.
Sure.
Okay. So let's start with the reason for the season. The Oreo Pumpkin Spice Limited Edition. So these are ones I've had an eye on for a while. They were presented to me by my cinematographer as a birthday gift, and then he ate them instead of giving them to me.
I took them accidentally. I
took
was
them,
like,
it
I was
wasn't
leaving in a
delicious.
rush, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta take my bag.
Yeah.
And the bag had Tony's gift in it, so I
So he's made
accidentally
up
took
for
the
it by
gift.
giving me a ton of other stuff too. So it was a good deal in the long run. But let's just start with these pumpkin spice Oreos. They have the vanilla cookie, as you can see. I think these might be tasty. They seem very fall, very autumnal, very Halloween themed. So I'm excited. These do not have the easy open flap.
They don't?
No, they don't. They do not.
Wow, they really don't.
These are the old. So
That's pretty rare.
So this is what it was like in the old days, back in the 1980s.
It was impossible.
Yeah, it took 10 minutes to get an Oreo, which is probably good at the turn. It makes you tired and go, okay, I don't need Oreos after all. They smell. You smell them right away. It's kind of a nice smell.
It smells pretty good.
Very nice smell. Very classic. Like it smells like what kind of cookies are these? It smells like Snickerdoodles or something. Yeah, they smell very much like Snickerdoodles.
I'm really excited.
They got a really nice fall kind of smell. They smell like pumpkin pie a little bit. They're really nice. They smell better than most Oreos. But yeah, they look kind of ugly though. They look kind of like.
No, yeah, it smells delicious.
They smell very good. I'm excited for these. All right, let's go right in.
Cheers.
Nice and crispy cookie, as you expect. Very nice. These are very good. These are classic pumpkin spice flavor. Very undiluted. Very much you pick them out of the lineup very easily.
Powerful.
There is no mistaking if this is a pumpkin spice Oreo. And the vanilla cookies, of course, essential. You could not do this with a chocolate cookie. But yeah, it works pretty well. What do you guys think?
I agree, pretty completely.
Delicious.
It tastes exactly as it smells.
Yeah, it
It's
smells
one of
very
the
good.
best Oreos I've ever had.
It's in the top tier of Oreos.
It's pretty fucking good.
I'm comfortable giving them an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I would also give them an 8 out of 10.
And Hillary Clinton said she didn't care about pumpkin spice lattes. Should that person be our president? I don't think so. This should have had one of these.
This is who we're officially endorsing on the bottom of the screen
Yeah.
right now, by the way. So
Oh, God.
vote accordingly.
Delish.
Delicious.
Rating?
Did you give it a number? Oh,
We both rated it.
I give it a 9.
9?
Wow.
That's pretty great. Okay.
That's surprising. See, I pull that out very rarely, but okay.
Okay,
So we're pretty, no, 9's good. I like it, no.
Mhm.
So we're pretty unified here. This is a great Oreo, and it says limited edition. I don't know how true that is, but if you see them, yeah, pick up a pack. Don't pay $15 like I did for the watermelon Oreos, but pay what it takes.
You got so played.
Let's go with the Oreo Thins next. These,
Ooh.
I've been kind of avoiding these.
Me
They don't really
too.
appeal to me, because I like the cream, right? You don't like the cookie as much.
The thins don't make like I don't understand why this would appeal to any person.
Let's think about the packaging for a second. The thins, yes, the letters are thinner than normal. They're not, they don't have the pop and the roundness of the Oreo logo.
It looks
you
like the
see
cookie
that-
is thinner as well.
It's well, the cookie itself, of course, thinner. It's trying to appeal to like adults, I think. It has a certain kind of adultness to the way this
These
is
is a
printed.
responsible
Sophistication.
person's Oreo.
Yeah,
Like if you have to drive your kids to school, maybe you'll have an Oreo Thin on the way.
The idea is that it's telling you that
You
this
got
is-
responsibilities in your life.
You're
man.
an
You can't
adult. You can
fuck with the
treat
normal
yourself, but not with something gross like a pumpkin Oreo. You gotta have an Oreo Thin.
I don't know. I
There
think
are a lot of them in there. Wow.
Oh my god, yes.
Wow.
We're having some
Loaded.
trouble with this side. Okay. Yeah, oh my god, there's more than I've ever seen in my life. They feel good in your hands though. The thinness, it feels kind of nice. It's like a coin.
It is. It's like a very big coin.
Yeah, there's something very pleasing about holding it. Although there's kind of an uneven in thickness. The
nice
cream
weight.
gets thicker on this side. Weight is kind of
Typical.
nice. Yeah, maybe my expectations are too high. But yeah, I'm just gonna take a bite. Just close back up.
Not focusing.
Touch the screen. You're holding it way too close. The focus distance is longer than that on the right epic.
Huh. You know? There's actually like there's an actual difference in the texture of the cookie.
Absolutely. These do not crumble in the way that Oreos normally do.
It's very crispy and wafer-like.
I find it a huge issue. And this is a huge thing I hold against Oreos. And when I take a bite of them, like so, it crumbles and like part of it starts falling out of my mouth. I have to like take in more than I would want to. I usually would want to do them in like 3 bites. I have to do them in 2. But this holds together even when you take a bite out of it.
You can pop them right in too. They go down super easy.
Yeah,
it's like the Lay's chips of Oreos. So I think that's where the appeal
Less crispy,
lies.
less crunchy.
I actually do like these a lot. I like these better than normal Oreos.
I might too. I don't know.
I agree. Better than normal.
They go down very nicely. Yeah. No, I'm comfortable with the. I'll say probably a 7 on these.
I would say 6.
I'll give it a 7. And I feel a lot more adult.
We've had the thins, now let's have the sins. Let's go for the double stuffed Oreo. The package is broken, so these are probably all poisoned by some maniac at the store. I'm really scared.
This will be fun.
It's the kind of stuff I worry about. Double stuffed Oreos, we've all had them. You know, what is there to say? Look at them, they're nice and thick. Let's compare them to an Oreo thin. Let's bring out an Oreo thin so we can get the side-by-side comparison here. Look at this. This is like the school bully that would ask for this one's lunch money. Hey, shrimp. And we're like, oh, it's like, you know.
Let's see if we double stack the thing. Look at even what it looks like here. Yes, I mean, it's a bit more substantial. We're getting more cookie, but still less cream, I think.
Yes.
There's less cream on 2 of these than there is on this one, so.
Which is the idea, I think, because
Yes.
the normal Oreo would be the middle ground between this. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I like my cream. The cream's what it's all about, so. All right, there's not much more to say.
Yes.
I think we've become just the Oreo channel at this point. We've reviewed every Oreo there is.
This is a very different experience.
Yeah.
This cookie is a mouthful.
Sure is.
You can't pop it in the same way you do these. They don't go down as easy. You kind of got to work with it a little bit. You got to work it in your mouth.
And I'm getting Oreo syndrome, which is where the crumble of it goes back into your teeth.
It gets in your
Stuck
teeth
in your
disgustingly. Oh my god.
It feels almost unwieldy compared to the thins, which are very, like, elegant.
I mean, it's nice in its way. It's just a thicker Oreo. But the thinness kind of brings something new to the table. And it is fun. They are fun to double stack, though, for a quadruple.
You are getting a lot more cream. With the thins, you end up kind of, the final note is not cream. The final note you get is the wafer. So yeah, I do not like it as much. This is the kind of Oreo that I don't like.
This is like the thing that, like, if you're like a kid, if you're like 5, you see this and you think that this is the greatest idea ever, and then as soon as you do it, you realize that it was just kind of an okay idea. It's not a bad idea by any means, but it was just like, it's not as good as you imagined it being.
Let's put aside childish things. I give it, I want to give it a 4, but that seems a bit harsh.
That is pretty harsh.
5.
6.
4.5.
Alright, so we're not a fan of the double stuff. I like them more than they do, but. On that note, let's move on to the mega stuff Oreos.
Oh god.
Maybe if we get even more stuffing, they'll come back around to good again. I'm very excited for this, I gotta say. I've never actually had these.
Me neither.
Alright.
I'm quite curious as to how mega they really are.
They are not, there's no damage on the packaging, so the poison that we just ingested is not in this one, which is good. Poison is bad. Alright, there we go. And look at these bad boys. Check this out.
Oh man,
It is a disgusting amount of cream.
it's pretty thick.
It's irresponsible. I feel dirty.
It's quite mega.
Let's
Okay,
get
so
all three
compare
next
them,
to each other.
and then this is a oh shit. This is a doubly stuffed double stuff, and
How does it
they're pretty
compare?
comparable. They're
It's
pretty
comparable,
comparable in
okay.
size.
That's good. I'm
The
excited.
double stuff is only a little bit bigger than the mega stuff.
Doing science here.
Oh yeah.
I actually quite like this.
It's very nice, yeah. I'm gonna double stuff these. So this is a double stuff mega stuff. It is hilarious. I feel a little like I'm gonna be sick after this.
It's an ice cream sandwich.
I know. Look at this thing. And side note, the Oreo ice cream sandwich is delicious. Those things are tasty.
Those things are good, yes.
You compare a thin to this. You pass me a thin.
Hold on, I'm going to line all of them up on the table.
The table. Okay.
Give me a mega stuff. All right. We'll use the pumpkin as a stand-in for the normal Oreo.
Double mega.
Okay.
This is the entire Oreo universe right here.
Wow. It's something.
What a world we live in. I just gotta say, look at this.
Pretty beautiful.
You can buy all of these today, except for the pumpkin stuff, which they're gonna recall in like a week because they're limited edition. But I'm gonna go in for this now.
How's the double mega?
I will say that it, like, the wafer, which I often don't like, becomes lost in the sea of cream. You know? However, making me feel a little bit sick.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I've eaten so many Oreos that I have a little bit of tummy ache.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is peak Oreo. I think this is as good as it gets. They're thick for cream. I mean, come on. What do you want? I mean, they do kind of make you feel sick after a while. These are not meant to be eaten in this quantity. I'd say.
I do like the mega stuff a good deal better than the double stuff. The double stuff doesn't go quite far enough for me.
Yeah, they need to push it all the way.
Yeah, just go right to mega stuff.
Just go big or go home.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6.
Between 6 and 7. Oh, 7. Okay.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6.5.
All right. Last and least, we have the Chewy Chips Ahoy birthday frosting filled cookies.
Bit of a one-off.
Which is like what? Just what is going on here? First of all, the Chewy Chips Ahoy. Why would you bother? You want the crispy, crunchy chips.
No, you don't.
Oh, wow. I can't believe this. This is insane to me.
You always have to get shit.
It's like saying you want an umbrella when you go out and say, no, you don't. You go out naked. You're like, I mean,
It's like
what?
you want crunchy Cheetos versus Cheetos Puffs.
That's true, yes. But like, wait, is that your example of like a
This is
ridiculous
another
statement?
controversial, yeah.
No, that would be
Statement.
easily agree with that. Absolutely.
Let's
No
eat the
question
pumpkin.
at all.
Some people don't. And there's a movie, I can't remember which movie it is.
Title of the movie's on the screen right now.
Is it like Little Giants where they like there's a whole thing where a football coach makes a big deal about how puffs are like for cowards and women, and how
Cheetos
crunchy
Puffs?
is like a man's Cheeto. Like he says like, oh, what Cheetos are you eating? Crunchy or puff? And he says, oh, puffs. And he's like, oh no.
I mean,
Both are pretty good. I appreciate either.
Yeah.
Cheetos I don't like in general. If I'm at gunpoint, I'll have the crunch and they're pretty okay. The puffs, they're just disgusting to me. They're too big. They get in your teeth. It's nasty. I don't care for it at all.
Okay, well, whatever. This isn't a Cheetos show.
Yeah, a crunchy Chips Ahoy. A crunchy Chips Ahoy, that's the classic Chips Ahoy. They're bad
You're wrong.
cookies. They're bad cookies, but they're like, for what they are, they're fun. They're crunchy. They're like Famous Amos or whatever. Those are good too. Although I like those a little more. The Chewy Chips Ahoy is kind of like, what's the point? It's like they're just a bad cookie.
All right, you're wrong.
Chewy and
You're
delicious.
wrong. Just open it.
All right.
Just open it.
And birthday, okay, whatever. I'm opening it up. I'm excited to see the colors in this one. I do like that this has become standard on Nabisco products, by the way. This is genius. This person deserves a
Don't
Nobel
take it all the
Prize.
way off so that we can close it again. We took the one on the double stuff all
That
the
was
way
an
off.
accident. Okay, they look pretty standard. They smell pretty solid. They smell like they have the cookie smell, that Super Mario cookie smell. They're not quite as thick. I mean, they're thick. They're not crazy thick, considering they're filled with like
Yeah.
cream.
I wouldn't
They're pretty
expect these to
normal.
have stuff in them.
Yeah, neither would I. They look pretty normal. They smell pretty nice.
Huh.
You get that weird smell. What does it smell like?
It's got like a chemical smell once you bite into
Yeah,
it.
it's fairly chemical.
Very artificial. Kind of gross. A little bit weird.
Definitely birthday frosting.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Nothing else. I mean, a little more.
These are pretty bad.
And these aren't very good. I don't like these very much. They're very artificial. They smell kind of weird. They have like a weird aftertaste.
You get a note towards the end that's like chemical.
Mm.
I am a chemical.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no they're just like they taste. The cream in the middle is not cutting it for me. I'd rather just be cookie all the way through. The cream just adds kind of a weird element. I think that's where the bad taste is coming from. There's not enough chocolate chips. It's just like,
That sucks.
yeah, this is a bad cookie. This is as bad as a cookie.
3 out of 10.
Give it a 3 out of 10.
It's definitely below a 4. Definitely below a 4.
Oh.
I don't know if it's a 2. I'm trying to think if it deserves a 2. No, 3 sounds about right. Yeah, I'm not into these at all. I'll never buy them again.
Screw you.
They're gross.
Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, what are you doing, Chips Ahoy? My recommendation for shitty cookies is Famous Amos. Get a bag at the vending machine. That shit's delicious. As for Oreos, I mean, we were pretty happy with all of these. I mean, Double Stuff was the most controversial. They're not super excited, but the other ones are all pretty good.
Yeah.
See, I'm an Oreo hater. I have always been sickened by the prospect of eating those Oreos for this stupid show. However, this kind of made me like Oreos, particularly the pumpkin spice.
Those are
And that
great.
was-
Pumpkin spice Oreos, we can say they're a gem. They're a gem in the sea of the, they're a needle in the Oreo haystack.
I mean, this whole trend of like cookies diversifying just to get us to buy more of them, it was worth it for this.
Yeah.
All
I
the
don't.
lives that have been lost since this started, I sacrifice them in a heartbeat for those.
All the market manipulation, it was worth it.
All the failed cookie sellers who are homeless now because of what these people have done. You know what? It's the price we have to pay
Yeah.
for the pumpkin spice Oreo.
Yeah.
I think the flavored Oreos are a pretty good track record in general. I've enjoyed a lot of them. I think the standard Oreos are probably like the worst, honestly. Just the normal Oreos.
Yeah.
Not thin. I don't like those very much. But
If someone were gonna give me a package of Oreos, I'd rather have like a package of the thins or a package of the mega stuffs.
absolutely.
Exactly.
The thins just go down real nice. They don't get stuck in your teeth as much. And the mega stuffs just have all that cream, which you love.
Yeah.
The normal ones are just kind of
I just hate regular Oreos
Yeah,
now.
The thing is the conflict of the Oreo and of the wafer and the cream. And somehow you need one to conquer the other. They can't
Yeah.
exist in this middle stage. It has to be one or the other.
Yeah, they're in like a stalemate on the normal Oreo, and it's very
Yeah,
tense,
yeah.
and it can erupt into violence at any moment.
Yeah.
You need one territory to be conquered by one army.
Yes.
So
Learn an aesthetic lesson through Oreos.
but I think on the whole, it's a pretty satisfying episode, excluding this garbage, this crap.
That
Don't
sucked.
get 'em.
Like you wouldn't anyway, because come on. I mean, maybe out of curiosity, which is why we got them, I think. But these are
That's why I
gross.
got them.
Yeah.
The story of those is that, so after the pumpkin Oreo debacle where I took them home and then opened them,
Yeah.
I saw you like a few days later for my birthday party, like, literally the very next day, and I'm like, oh shit, I have to get Tony's cookies, and so I ran to the supermarket and they didn't have any of them,
Oh, okay.
and this was like, well, this is birthday frosting, I guess I'll get this, and then I realized, this is not gonna cut it, I should just like stockpile a bunch of Oreos.
Oh, that was very nice. I didn't get him anything. so no, it's very sweet. There's nothing too exciting in the ingredients. I was hoping for just an absurdly long or like gross list, but it's pretty standard for like artificial shitty cookies. In terms of the calories, etc., I mean, 2 cookies is 7 grams of fat, 150 calories, which is like,
That's not bad.
that's what you expect, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we'll be back next week with the BronyCon sequel, and thanks for watching videos. We'll be
See you
more
in
than
2028.
yeah, vote for the guy we said, or woman we said. We don't know. We'll see. Alright guys, welcome back to the Billy McQueen Review Hour. I've done a little experiment here. I have taken a double stuffed Oreo and added a pumpkin spice Oreo's cream. We got the chocolate cookie here. This is pretty exciting stuff. I'm going to take a bite right now. I feel like I'm the wife of the Oreo, and it's come home reeking of a pumpkin spice whore.